First Death Prophet mid if they match up. DP can't take Venos Tower that easily. Let's see what hero this is. Okay, yeah.
Bloodseeker.
This is carry.
So that's one of the heroes that people like picking against this Lycan now.
Okay, yeah.
Well, with that, looks like no one is actually on Bloodseeker, and Ramses is on Venomancer. It's a push-heavy composition from Team Liquid, but of course we've seen VP play in a very universal style. Let's get into game one of VP versus TL.
Hands of Pasha, Mr. Offlaner, but Solo's the one who's in real trouble, running away from the Liquid Kank, and Mind Control will spill the first blood. And this is meant to be a strong safe lane. They put Ramses onto the Venomance.
The way they got the kill bottom was they galed and then had
Solo.
Explosions, yeah.
Now they're going bottom. It looked like GH and Mind Control thought they had an opening on Ramses. With that Howl bonus damage, the Illuminate as well as the Axis connected Ramses into the tree, trying to run away from the boars. The Illuminate connects on Ramses further into the trees. The Frostbite holding Mind Control in position and bringing him down. While no one making the most of those low HP heroes attacked into Miracle under the tier 1 tower. So Miracle having to burn his Spirit Siphons already.
He benefits a lot from these fights.
Oh, is Pasha dead again? Under the towers, they just keep going. So they don't care about whose home is what. Bakuro, they need to find Pasha. He's already triggered the Ghost Shroud, moves himself up. Combo attack, maybe now with the Death Pulse. Pasha has the life, but Parliament cannot keep the attack going. They've lost the creep wave, and Kuro will take considerable damage from the tier 1 tower.
Pasha.
What they got closer towards the tower. The Gale won't connect from Ramses. That may be enough. The Mind Control feels he can come forward, and it was. The Illuminate connects. You do have that follow-up stun from Lil. Is there enough damage on Mind Control to get the kill? No one said it's going to be the Team Liquid, turning their attention towards Solo. He makes a break for the trees. Regeneration's up, but so is the Hawk. They get the vision. The Illuminate spam from GH continues to hit multiple heroes from VP. Mind Control wants to TP out, but Lil has his stun available. And GH fighting underneath the Plague Wards is forced back to Instant Quick. But maybe they don't want to reveal it just yet. Ramses, he'll connect on the Gale. GH, decent amount of life being taken from him. It's only a level 1 Gale. It's more the Poison Sting doing the work, and the Rupture on Kuro just wants to get outside the Blood Right, able to do so. And Ramses into the fight. The Roar, however, controlling Lil. He gets ripped apart. The rest of Team Liquid rampaging forward. It's Ramses trying to survive. He doesn't have Nova. He does have his big ultimate, and he doesn't have a life. Miracle claiming a double kill and hunting for more. His dog senses. Sensing the Crystal Maiden back into the tier 2 tower. Miracle's got the Spirit Siphon going to work. GH in the neighborhood. The Illumin's just taking care of the creep wave for the moment, and the tier
is online. They got 2 kills without expending it, so they can, if they wish, try to brute force down this tower. Looks like there's some decent ground game here. VP actually going for that Rubik kill.
Yeah, they actually chase the whole way. Venomancer throws out the Nova plus the Gale. Mind Control probably tick out from this Pasha. Try and survive. Just so damn tanky on the Necrophos. Even Rupture on Atonement, they can't run away. Mind Control is still ticking down to both the Nova and the Venomancer Gale. Miracle denies him in the middle of the fight. Have to make a break for the tree line. Doesn't have a lot of heroes left. In fact, it's only the Keeper of the Light alive, and he's up on top lane. Miracle alone forever. Underneath his own tier 1 tower, but Virtus trees down their sentry on sentry there.
GH is going to see them now, though. Here's the daytime vision on the Caudal.
Yep, here's the recall, actually bringing in extra friends. Who's it going to be in time? It's Mind Control arriving in the fight. Lil trying to run away. Rod of Atos slowing him down for the moment. They're getting rid of the Observer Ward. Spike Carapace already burned off from Nyx Assassin's got no more mana, but the Blinding Light forcing them away, plus giving the Force up. But it's the Roar onto Pasha. He'll fall down quickly. There's no way he can hide inside that Ghost Shroud. Venomancer Nova is nice, but Liquid, they've got that sustain. Rupture on Matomaman at least gets himself far enough away, but Ramses so damn low. Only one player left standing for Virtus Pro, and it's no one back behind the tower. No matter how farmed up he is, he cannot repel Virtus Pro. Liquid. Other way.
I mean, he kind of did. He repelled his own team. They all went back to base. Here comes the death push, Toby. I don't know.
Yeah, this just looks too strong, but we are 25 minutes into the game. Depends how much Team Liquid want to commit to this. There's 26 seconds before Venomancer is up. There's no buyback available. Lil can get himself a nice double stump. There's still no Roar, but okay, underneath the shrines, they're going to find Lil, pick him up and throw him down. That Nova, really, really nice, but then again, it came out from the wrong hero. It came out from the Rubik. No one's standing its ground, but he needs some regeneration. Crystal Maiden Solo, let it go, but then stolen again. Back, but will it be enough? You've got the fight, no one in. Trying to bring down Matama and Pasha, staying alive just long enough. Let's the Reaper side go on to the Beastmaster. Team Liquid have overstayed their welcome. Miracle trying to run out of here. The Ruptured up, denies himself to Ancients. Yes, he does! They thought they had that one in the bag, but denied environmentally.
pesky Plague Wards and Coddle, so they won't even be able to deal any structural damage. They will, however, see Miracle.
Caught a glimpse of him for a second. Remember, this is nighttime, however.
Oh, they got the wrong Ramses.
This is problematic. That Venomancer can't die. At least maybe he can get his Nova off. Able to do so. Ramses pushed down. Can't actually connect on the Gale. So GH able to survive. And here comes the rest of Virtus Pro over the river. But mind control in the tree lines with Batoman teaming up together. The Illumina spam is big. Pasture, at least the side can get one. Death Prophet's gone, but Batoman's just so damn big. Triple kill for him. Turns his attention towards mind control, who will also fall down. No one. At least getting something back in that with the double kill.
I love the itemization from VP this game. They've got Blade Mail on Necrophos and on that Bloodseeker, and they're just running at this DP and Coddle like, cast your spells, go ahead, let's go.
GH able to get away. It was the first tournament when they had someone like a Bristleback to be their front liner. You don't seem to really have that this time from Team Liquid. Instead, you have Lycan to do that job.
And still, no, failed the stun.
Spy Carapace is still out, wants to get away, trying to Burrow Strike himself down. He's trying to go Lurker style with that Aghanim Scepter. Goes down.
Man,
he spent the money on the Aghanim Scepter.
That is really bad news. If he sat on the high ground in this pile of dirt, then Liquid could have never really pushed, but this is a 40-second window at daytime.
Yep. That's exactly what Virtus Pro wanted. The Arcane Rune might have worn off, but Exorcism, available for Miracle, he'll end up committing it. Bloodright makes it very difficult to push high ground. Not to mention the Plague Ward wall is starting to come up too. But Illuminate spam from GH, Sustain is there. They're chipping the tier 3 tower. These Necro books.
No one got
their
his
life.
25.
They don't have enough damage just yet. Even with a Force Staff into the Gale and Miracle, he doesn't want to stay that close. Lot of ATOS on the GH, but it's not going to matter.
It's 5-second Bloodright cooldown, man. How are Liquid going to push the base now? Maybe this game never is the best at. Lycan is pretty good for it, but
oh well, the double stun. He caught out Kuro as well as mind control, and Rupture on the back lines finding Keeper of the Light. So Kuro's being dealt with for the moment by the borrowed up Lil, but the rest of the fight's on top of Batoman, chasing after no one. He has the Blade Mail up, Batoman doing some damage, but also now it's Ramses with the Nova out. Miracle trying to stand his ground. He doesn't have the Exorcism. They don't have physical damage from him, but Batoman may just be enough. Ramses burns the cheese. They have the life. The Blinding Light makes it difficult to get any more damage out, as Miracle has somehow managed to get not only a double kill, but winning this fight so far in favor of Team Liquid. Venomancer has nowhere to go. He'll go down. There's no buyback. A 3-man stun for a TP out from Lil. He'll be successful, but now he's the only man to defend this Team Liquid push. 3 Plague Ward upgrade. So with this, he can potentially hold an entire lane by himself. And then Bloodright does the other thing. You may be right, this is the game that can go on and on and on and on and on.
If you feel like it's a better idea to just push into the Nyx Assassin with Axe and these 5-second Bloodright cooldowns and Plague Wards in the same lane, then by all means, it looks like they're trying.
They use a Rod of ATOS to trigger off the Lincoln Sphere as mind control. The cover of BKB moves forward, but Miracle continuously stunned up. They're doing a lot of damage, like it in through the bottom. The tier 3 tower's already toast, but where is this fight going to keep going? The Venomancer ulti is doing his work. Miracle, he burns. The Aegis Immortal is gone. Remember, he won't have that Exorcism when he comes back to life again, and he's surrounded by the rest of Virtus Pro. But he has the BKB, plus the Glimmer Cape. Shiva's Guard from Ramses is looking for a slow and has found GH. A nice hero to get rid of if he doesn't force stuff over the top of the stun from Lil. The Scythe can put Rubik down. Lycan will fall as well in the bottom lane. No one solo dealing with him. And thanks to the vision, they've got GH invisible, but not really. The Thirst lets Virtus Pro see everything. They'll claim 3 kills, chasing Liquid to Virtus Pro. They come down the mid. GH, the Spy Carapace. It hit both Miracle and GH. No one. Such high movement speed, such high damage. Lil wants more too. Illumina spam, trying to push it back out, combining with the Mana Leak and the Force Staffs. Lil stunned up. The Raw will hold in there. Mind control returning from his mission abroad. The Blinding Light won't cancel the TP, even the Lincoln Sphere. Saving.
There's a lot of problems for him, but Liquid are doing such a good job buying time.
He's in trouble. He's gone invis with the Vendetta. They got the Dust Available, so Kuro's going to fall down. No buyback for him. 64 seconds.
But the Coddle is up again in 5.
He is. And the defense, but how much damage can you do in 5 seconds? There's Fortification available from Team Liquid. Lil's already borrowed up. They understand he's there. Necro Book's on cooldown for 23 seconds. They don't have the reveal from that.
They got
from
it
Mind Control's Jeff. So the range racks will fall. The double stun. Lil able to find him. Miracle and Mind Control. They're in pretty damn deep. Spy Carabas causing so many inches for Team Liquid until finally they can get the Abyssal Blade hit into Lil. He'll actually go invincible thanks to those Necro Books, which are up. Ramses has to let the ulti go. Only really connects onto Miracle. He's still got his BKB available. Now going to use it to the side, trying to hold him in position, but nowhere near enough damage to actually slice off his head. So they keep the battle going as the Illuminate giving Liquid the sustain they need, or is it no one's just such a beast? Lycan has the cheese usage, he's got the life, but now they're bringing the damage. It's the ultimate with the exorcism, but Miracle is dying too quickly. Ramses is there, they have to fight back, but they committed their big ultimates. Even GH, finally he'll die to solo, getting the Nova round. Team Liquid, they're missing so many players and so many abilities, while Virtus.pro sustain and continue the pressure. Silence, Mind Control, acts as they are buffed up with that level 25 ability. The damage is nice, but Virtus.pro...
We're not even going to get to that state. It's Roach time.
Yep, GH available, but that's done. Lil hits the money. Connell, he lives! The Ulscepter up! The Illuminus of the damage crystal will end up falling down.
Stolen side!
To the stolen side! They're forcing buybacks out. Necro and CM, they've had to do it. Venomancer will fall and Team Liquid, they have just taken a huge fight. Do they get out scot-free? That Nova is still causing problems. Kuro is ticking down and it's just buffing up the Bloodseeker. Nyx Assassin will fall, but there's not much that no one wants to do here. Without the Nyx stun, without the extra control, they just have to contest Roshan now.
Lil doesn't have buyback, but they do have it on Ramses. He needs to decide if this is worth fighting for or not. I think he will eventually buyback and they'll try to take this fight, but...
Just coming closer.
Yep, there we
He's
go.
walking in. There's the buyback from the Venomancer. Roshan down to 1600. They're moving closer. No one with the blood right. Miracle so damn low, but he gets the Aegis, the Immortal. Beastmaster dying quickly. No Roar available. Bloodseeker will find the kill, but the damage onto no one is ridiculously good. It is a 6-kill streak, and the buybacks are coming in solid from inside the pit. Finally stunned up. He has to cancel off that freezing field. Trapped inside the pit with the rest of Team Liquid. It's Kuro on solo plus wards, however. Solo standing his ground. Wants to force stuff away, but it's the top lane. Turn your attention there with the Roar onto Necrophos. Liquid find another kill. Solo may survive, but it's not going to help him much. When you don't have a Necro, the scythe comes down. Kuro finally brought down. No one is on speed right now. It's over 600 movement speed for a second.
You can really quickly run out of mono to mono league when you have 700 movement speed. Did you know?
I know.
There's a double damage rune.
As long as he moves fast enough and attacks fast enough, that's
Oh my god.
would have to start thinking about who they're focusing in these fights. Right, for the moment, it's just defense duty from Virtus.pro. They're spamming out as much as they can, but you got Boars coming in pairs from the Beastmaster through the top lane. So Plague Wards are being committed by Ramses across the mid as well as the top, mainly being focused towards the mid. That's where Miracle is, and that's where their last lane of Brax is.
Lycan is pushing bottom.
Yes,
One wolf.
Yeah, critical wolf.
161 damage. He has 2 wolves now, so he's thinking about it. Healing up.
He's got catapults coming.
He actually used his ulti here. Might pop the book as well to try to get this range Drax.
They're trying to deal with
never
top
mind.
lane quickly.
Back in.
Bloodright's not doing enough at the moment. Matamaman going to trigger dog form. Damn, look at the damage that thing does. The range racks will fall. Meanwhile, Mind Control pushing through the top and Liquid. The rest of the force have come in through the mid lane. Exorcism from Miracle. The range racks are falling. The catapult's taking care of that. Lil jumps in for the stun. Miracle able to protect himself thanks to the BKB, but Rupture is up. Miracle, does he really want to try and run out this one? The Yulscepter keeping him in the air. He'll fall back towards the ground, but the scythe will put him down. 154 seconds is how long he has to be dead, but the mid racks is gone. The bottom racks is gone. The Beastmaster is also not gone. He has to stick around a little bit longer just to enjoy the company of Virtus.pro before they kill him. Bottom lane GH, TP, starts, Lil, there's no stun, they'll penetrate that immunity.
So Lincoln should be bought up now by no one as well. He's running back for it.
Yep.
Get it now. And
It's like, well, I could put this on the courier. Okay, there we go. Lincoln Spear is on him. He's going to give up his BTs for it. That's fine. He's got the flutter effect.
Yep, and 290 move speed. Very good.
And of course, when they get low, he's going to have like 1,000 move speed, so it's fine.
All right, here we go again. Never mind. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Wait.
Maybe back off.
Wait. No. They just waited out. Team Liquid. They can just keep the spam going. They're not under any kind of real pressure. Oh, okay, there's a jump mind control. Oh, there's the BKB. 5-second cooldown early, so you don't really care too much about it. Ramses, thanks to Mjolnir, they can actually push out quite nicely. The Necrobooks can try and burn a little bit of the mana off, but they're also the upgraded Plague Wards. Just sending your summons in isn't the easiest thing. Ramses can clean up the creep wave and clean up the summons. In fact, VP, they're venturing forward. They're coming outside their base at the moment. Are they thinking about finding Lycan, letting the wolf form up? They're going in. There's your refresher up on the Beastmaster. He wants a second roll, but Lil keeps him stunned up. Abyssal Blade can go on the Venomancer. Do they just disengage now? You've already got Nyx Assassin picked up by Koro, ready to throw him back in the middle of the fight. Yulson will buy him time, and Solo lets it go on Death Prophet. The Illune will fly through and kills off the Nyx Assassin. Our first kill in 20 minutes. Miracle still wanting to retreat back out again with that buyback from the Nyx. It's hard to force the issue any further. They've burnt many of their abilities. The refresher orbs are down for both of them, but the exorcism is there for Miracle if he wants to commit the second one.
And importantly, Kuro stole the worst spell in the game. He has Burrow. He can turn into a pile of dirt and do nothing with it. He should at least spam it. It has no cast animation, so you like pop up and down like a mole, and you get magic, you get resistance.
See,
it's something, I guess.
This is Kuro just trying to make Day 9 feel more at home. Welcome to Free Time Lurker.
Yep. One lurker on each team. Classic stuff. Okay, well, Liquid, what's next? So they have their BKB ready on mind control again.
Them back, you're going to have double Bloodthorn, double Scythe in 20 seconds for the Beastmaster, and of course double Roar.
All right, don't look. How expensive do you think DP's buyback is right now? How much gold do you think he has to pay?
Okay, I'm going to go with 2.3k.
You looked.
I didn't actually. Oh, they looked at this one. Kuro finally caught out the Scythe. That's 130 seconds
to stay in base. And look at the creeps.
This.
Nice. It's actually 2.4k for the buyback. That was a really good guess. 2,390 right now is the cost of buying back in this game.
That's an expensive.
Oh, bottom lane, the roar. They found Pasha.
This is maybe the opening that you can revenge kill. However, Pasha does have buyback. You committed your refresher orb straight away from Beastmaster. He wanted to have that roar again with the Scythe and the Blood. Wanting to run through the bottom here. I suppose he can kill a Shrine.
Yeah, any progress is appreciated.
Lil keeps the top lane at bay, so does Ramses. They're basically tasked with holding this line. Team Liquid, do you want to force in anywhere else? You can bring down that Shrine. We're now triggering Lincoln Spheres with those Dagons. The Shrine does roar. There's a double force up. Now the Ruptures go to work. Lil hexed up. Real problems with Potomac gets the badge on him. The buyback has to come out from Lil's Miracle, putting the exorcism forward. They're looking to try and end this game now. Solo, the Frostbite. He'll let the ulti go. Miracle comes back in range for it, only just on the edge. Solo at least creates clearance. Lil with a nice stun. Miracle so damn low. The mana burn does a lot of work. Well, he's at 2.3k HP. No one. He's looking for even more. The BKB is triggered, and they're going to Dagon out the Aegis to be immortal. They still want more, however.
This game is hysterical, man.
The top lane Rax intact. Miracle. The Blood Ride. Matoman's going to go back in again. Shapeshifter's back off cooldown. We begin everything once more. There is no Rupture available at the moment for the Bloodseeker. And the Wolves are attacking the melee racks on top. This will allow Liquid to come in through the bottom lane. Lil burrows under the tier 4 towers in the mid. As Liquid, they are still closer to the base of Virtus Pro than they have been in a long time. And that's just the steps. They really just want to pick off now. It's like Liquid have turned this into like we want to fight Solo. May Oblige getting silenced up. Quick force up. Gets him back in range of the tier 4 towers. That long range stun. It comes out from Lil. Kuro, enough life to survive. Solo's in trouble. He'll actually go down. Buyback develops with the Crystal Maiden, but the bigger problem is Parch on the back line. He'll go down as well. Team Liquid, they're currently doing it. They're looking for the kill. Death Prophet is dying, however. Virtus Pro, they have the damage. They have the power. They have the kills. Mind control will fall. Buyback's available from Team Liquid like it. No mana really to speak of, but the BT's coming towards the top Beastmaster. He didn't actually get to the creep. He was going up to the creep and it got killed off. So we cannot get the melee racks. They cannot get the Megas out at least. But Lycan inching forward, going for the prey. This time it's mind control. They're all over him, but looking towards the base. Matoman is attacking the melee rack. He wants to bring it down. Fortification stopping it. Beastmaster's gone for 151 seconds. No buyback available in Team Liquid. Run away!
It was a distraction play. That was on purpose. Mind Control wanted them to try to catch him there so they could backdoor the barracks, but the glyph from VP keeping them in it, and that's a pretty big death. That's 2.5 minutes without this Beastmaster. He does not have buyback. I don't know at this point if VP are even keeping track anymore, if they know who has
At this
buyback.
point, VP is still going to be actually fearful. They don't have their buybacks for another 3.5 minutes.
You've got to play this 5-on-4, man. You've got to do it.
He's done it again. The spike carapace done. GH has to BKB up. Refresh roll. He just wants a TP out, but the damage is too much. But back up to the top. Back to the racks. Matamaman, there's no fortification this time around. Megas are achieved. Matamaman under the cover of BKB will run away. But Team Liquid, they've done the damage. They've got the Megas, but they've got... He BT'd onto the creep that was getting killed off by the Blood Right. Now it's just up to Kuro and Matamaman. They jump forward. They're looking for Bloodseeker. They want the kill, but next, a huge double stun. Liking up and towards the air. Lil wants the damage, but the BKB. Matamaman, how much damage have you got? A crap ton, but he's going to go down. The Rapier in front of the Tier 4 towers has fallen. Kuro will die with his teammate. No way to run away. He's hiding for the moment. The side will execute him. More people dying than the Stark family. Virtus Pro coming to raid the Tier 4s. They brought down one. Team Liquid, it is a 3-on-everyone fight. Virtus Pro, they want to win this. 102 minutes in. Miracle has the exorcism, but it's only going to last a little bit longer. They have the damage output. They move forward. Where's the stun? Where's the control? Like it. Now up for his shapeshift. Runs forward. Remember, he's got the cheese. The BTs, they're coming in. The Ancient is exposed for the moment. TM's ulti doing the work. The cheese down from Atonement, looking for the kill onto no one. That's the one they have to get. The fortress is still fortified. No one will fall down. Buybacks have to be committed. You've still got another 3k life on that Ancient. As Miracle, they're holding, they're doing it. Ramses, he's gone as well. Solo, oh my lord. No one's BKB. Trying to protect him, but this could be the dieback. This could be the huge moment. If Bloodseeker dies right now, it could be over. 4 heroes lost from Virtus Pro. They thought they had it, and yeah, 103 minutes. Team Liquid, it has been a marathon. But
guy like Wings and Navi did this like Sanking plus Dazzle, Sanking plus Chen. If you remember before TI6, I think they're just going to do the same. Like Sanking plus Dazzle, really strong lane. But the Caustic did get nerfed quite a bit. But so it accomplishes it. You just push the wave in so they can't pull on their supports. But Liquid doesn't ever really pull on their supports. So, yeah.
So, Sumail, it sounds like you think the story of this match is, can Virtus Pro shut down the Invoker? And if the answer is yes, they'll probably win quickly. And if no, Team Liquid will be able to sustain in the late game.
I wouldn't say that exactly, because even if they like shut him down, they have a lot of team fight on Liquid, like they pick Faceless too. So it's really, really difficult for VP to go high ground at all. And once this game goes like past 35 to 40 minutes, I think it's going to be really rough for VP.
35 to 40 minutes, a danger period for Virtus Pro, but as we've seen, with their interesting drafting, they've been able to...
in Liquid, well, they're not even coming for it. Invoker is backing off. He doesn't want to fight this. So Solar will take the first rune. GH, okay, TP is coming in. The double crush from GH. Mind control will arrive as well. They want to fight this one out. The low life is on GH. Lil is burning. Kuro's doing the work. Lil will actually fall first. And maybe they get more, but GH is done. Ramses is in trouble. Solar wants to get out, but he's body blocked up. That Ogre just doesn't fit through the hole. And Ramses will back up. So a double kill for Mind Control. Nice start. No one's up a very long way. GH going to try and wrap around through the top. The Arctic Burn will slow him down. Solo, a quick stun as well. He is rather tanky. That's 8 armor they have to get through. But 8 armor is enough when you bring 3 heroes to attack. But then again, they're still taking so much. He almost hit himself a secondary stun on GH, which would have potentially given a kill to no one.
It's important that these...
Matamaman was pushing the bottom tower and is forcing Ramses to come down. So VP going to take Ramses off that top lane for the first time.
I think they wanted to anyway, though. Ramses, this is the natural progression for his hero.
They're going mid. The TP in from Matamaman. They just want to chrono up no one. Guarantee the kill on the Viper, and they're going to get it. Nothing will keep that Viper alive.
5 heroes.
Lil was trying to get there, but it wasn't going to happen. And now they can take space for the rest of VP to farm up. That top lane pushes in with Darkseer Iron Shell, so Solar can farm underneath the tower, but Matamaman wants to fight him. Chronosphere is available, but double TPs are on the way. The Sunstrike won't connect, and they have to commit the Chronosphere. Ramses, the extra health, it won't be enough. Matamaman starts his time walk away. Mind control's a little bit too close, but the back will create a little bit more space, as well as the Surge. GH in the neighborhood, they can help out. Viper, I actually see him changing his item build as well.
Yep.
So yeah, moving himself away from the 4-star, thinking that maneuverability would have been the better thing to start with. Now, realizing with the epicenter, he needs more damage, but Tubberman needs to live. He's being attacked, the sight's available, but the stun from GH means there's no follow-up damage, but Tubberman can time walk it off, not to mention chronoing up the Necro. Sunstrike will be off the money, and this means now Necro still having that Ghost Shroud available. They don't want to fight into this. The back and wall is nice. GH with a secondary crush, Solo taking too much damage. The Shallow Grave from Lil keeping him alive, but now the Meteorite partial will end up burning, and the curse! It's onto Necro! Solo and no one beating him down. There is another Shallow Grave, but the Death Pulse, as well as the Shadow Wave, giving so much regeneration to Virtus Pro, but it's still 3 kills going in favor of Team Liquid. No one being the big one, standing his ground with that fresh Maelstrom. He's got big DPS. Mind Control, protected by the Cold Embrace. Viper doesn't want him, but it looks like he's got no other choice to surge away from Mind Control, and the regeneration will keep him alive, and he'll keep going even further away, backing the wave, and making it so VP had to repair their lanes after the fight. Doing chip damage to the base. We're 26 minutes in. The panel put a 40-minute clock on this game, and it feels right. But Virtus Pro, here comes the push. Observer Ward down, they see in deep, an aggressive weave, actually connecting onto 3 heroes. The Observer Ward scattered out the smoke as well, so Virtus Pro knows what's coming, but that's why they put the Aegis Immortal Rams in the front line. They want to burn out his mana. He does have a lot of one charges up his sleeve. In fact, now, with the pipe, they jump in further. The tier 3 tower is falling. VP, are they happy with this? Can they force more? Where is the control? Mind Control, stunned up on the side. Partial get the follow-up Burrow Strike. They have the sides available. Protection is available, however, and the Chronosphere may be catching the back lines. This fight in 3 different pieces at the moment. The back wall is there from top to man. They're able to get the kill onto the Dazzle, so at least that save is gone. But Virtus Pro, they are standing their ground. Miracle needs to do some damage, but can he really do it? He's losing his support. Kuro will fall to no one, and now Matubman in the middle of the fight. They trigger the Lincoln Sphere. They're looking for more control, and they may just have it. Matubman jumps away. Remember the battle. No one with his BKB able to battle into GH. He'll bring him down, but more importantly, they're looking towards the mid-racks. Team Liquid, 3 heroes down with no buybacks available, and Virtus Pro, 27 minutes in. Presence the VP can get from their gold right now.
He can solo kill the Invoker now. That's a really big item. He can pike into Orchid, ult to the Invoker, and just start hitting him.
Liquid are coming. Liquid
they
will
have
try
to
and contest Roshan. It's this or nothing. If they lose this fight, the game is done, and they know it. So GH wants the target, blinks up, gets the crush. It's over on Lil. Glimmer Cape will allow him to escape. Ramses wants to blink down as Faceless Void looks in the pit and realizes no one is there. Is Kura getting caught out in the mid lane? The Orchid is out. The Scythe will execute him. 75 seconds without him, and the bigger pickoff is Matubman in the river. A time lock can get him up the hill, but still the control is so much Tornado. It can actually create space with the Chronosphere, but the damage just doesn't exist. GH is locked in the tree line. 3 heroes gone. This could be the game. Liquid needed the fight. They needed the win. And right now, VP can just go mid and take the tier 4 towers. They will be safe, however.
With Bloodlust. In comparison, the tower has 700, so no one can actually hit the tower from outside its range, which is this.
Are we looking at Sniper?
And he's flapping his wings pretty fast, I gotta say. This is very impressive. That's really... Don't do that.
That's what it looks like, man. He's going too fast for a natural Viper.
Okay.
And they're trying to stop him. There goes the tier 3 tower. Matubman's even having to time walk just to get rid of it, and he gets hit by the weave. So is no one, so that armor once again starts its climb, trying to repair the damage that is done from the amplification, and no one is just bait. They want Liquid to initiate, they want Liquid to use abilities on him, and it's not happening. The Burrow Strike, Wyvern walks out way too far. The Scythe will kill him off. The Chronosphere is beautiful, catching 3. Miracle, do you have the damage? Well, the Necro is down. At least they've got a chance to do this, but now you actually have Viper back up again. Necro moves to front lines. Slana gets pushed away, but he'll go down, and it looks like an inevitable win here for Virtus Pro. Pasha lacquering on the epicenter. They reveal Miracle with the dust. 4 heroes gone, and GG well played. We will go to a 3rd deciding game to see who will stay in TI. Will it be Virtus Pro or will it be Liquid?
Very well executed strategy.
This Queen.
So this really, this feels like it has to be, I mean, technically Slardar can go off lane, although we've seen
Magnus. Okay.
more often roam. And there's the Magnus pick.
Really hard to play versus Venno, but does make the Void decent late game versus the AM.
Well, Team Liquid has a very intimidating lineup for pushing. Virtus Pro has a team fight combo that sent them to the lower bracket with AA and Faceless Void. Let us head into the final game of the lower bracket of the International 7, Virtus Pro versus Team Liquid.
We have been spoiled with the beautiful dough that we've seen.
We've seen Voids go Linken's first as a defensive item. We've seen Voids go for very farm-intensive builds. We've seen Voids go Shadow Blade when the team needs pickoffs.
Miracle, he doesn't want to have to level up Blink. 4 heroes, they come from all sides. They pincer the anti-mage. The stun should be good enough. The skewer cancelling the Blink. You'll get it far enough away, but no one blinks himself into the trees. Miracle will fall. No one's spilling first blood. A critical kill at the start of game 3.
Chose it simply because he saw the stick.
Yep.
Curse knife by MC, and he gets out.
He does. Went straight
plays
in,
for
straight
Mike.
out, but now
Smart.
Matubberman's in trouble. Lil able to get the crush. This is a big kill if they can bring down the Venomance. They need him to be a big influence, Team Liquid. And that's a kill going.
Need to kill there, and GH reaps the reward. That's his mana boots, 4 minutes in.
Lil's going to harass the mid, actually managed to run himself into the mid, get the crush off with a double damage. One more attack from Noah will find the kill, the Frost. The return kill from Kuro, but a support for Core and a heavy amount of damage into a Lich with no regeneration. He's got Frost Blast off cooldown, but it's only level 1. And no one's still got a lot of regeneration.
It's back to base time for Kuro, I think, unless he sends out a flask.
Lil,
He's gonna run back.
he's got the sprint. Mind Control's in trouble. Here comes another crush. He's going to get around the corner. A quick jump forward. They're looking for a time lock. They'll go with a crush, and then the time lock from Ramses will connect. Mind Control, he thought he'd be fine, sprouting up, attending the TP. But Lil gets the last bit of damage in, and they kept the vision inside the sprout, making it impossible for Nature's Prophet to retreat.
And all of this movement from Mind Control has actually lost him his lane really hard. Like at this point, the Void is 32 and 9, and Mind Control is 14 and 0.
Oh,
he got the courier snipe though.
GH starting his TP. Lil the crush gets there in time. Earthshaker. He tried to do his rotation, but he did it right.
Slaughter of Lil has done so much work. Found 6 kills in 7 minutes, and pretty much secured their lanes a good start overall. He helped the Magnus top in the beginning to give Pasha a good start. Then he went in and killed mid, and he's killed bottom as well. He's been all over the place. And that's kind of been the mark of a lot of the successful teams that we've seen, is that their 4 position gets really
Here
involved.
comes Lil. He needs to get the crush off, and it's a double crush after Sonic Wave connected on both of them as well. GH can't get the Aftershock stun. No one, not worth a blink in. He's got 4-1 charges. Miracle starts his TP in. They sprout, they control, but no mana to escape. No one goes down once more. So Earthshaker for a Queen of Pain. Matubberman.
Bring the carry in toward the mid with AA. Ice Blast is online.
They're coming to kill Matumba.
This
Mask of Madness,
Could
they're
be a
going to
kill.
leap into Chrono. Ice Blast is available as
Will be
well.
a kill.
They'll commit everything. Apart from the Sonic Wave still on cooldown, but it's a Venoman to death. Plague Wards get mopped up and the pressure on the Tier 1 tower is released.
And this is a nice quick move because when
Mind
Ramsey
Control,
is-
bottom
Oh,
lane. They'll get the extra stun. Lil wants to run away with the crush onto GH. They've got a chance for it. Mind Control already used a sprout to try and control Lil. That damage brings him down to 17 HP. The Orb of Venom, Lil TP out. They don't know he's there. He's gone. But the pressure can at least be, oh, actually, no, they're still looking for him. They can apply pressure to the Tier 1 tower on bottom as the upside.
It's still good for them to force Lil away. They don't want him to sit down there and just farm his Blink Dagger on his position 4. So
TP's coming in. Ancient Apparition.
Nice.
Ice Blast just came back off cooldown. The Sprout will reveal him there.
that's awkward solo.
Yeah, where's Friends? Friends are not here. Queen of Pain doesn't have a blink. Instead, she's having to walk her way over. GH able to get the stun Matubberman here. Ice Blast connects on the Venomancer. Sonic Wave. It hits both GH and Matubberman, allowing no one to get a double kill, and no deny. Matubberman still gets the kill. No one was looking at it, but a little too late.
Only the Venomancer is a problem. Actually, looking twice at MC, this doesn't look too bad. But the cores on the graph are still VP favored behind that anti-mage. And Empower is the big deal breaker.
RP Pasha commits in.
All right, see.
Quick and efficient kill. They just wanted GH, and they got him.
I'm going to be monitoring pretty closely whether, like, how this Void versus AM farming goes when Void has Empower. I have a feeling it's pretty even. Without Empower, AM takes him massive.
He realized that TP wasn't going to work when Lil's that close. Yeah, we get the cold feet, shockwave, and the crush, which means he goes nowhere. Pasha gets the easy pick. Blink Dagger is up on the Magnus. That's what revealed and got the kill in the mid to
Lil
start
pinged
with.
him. Oh my god, is he getting away with this?
He's
Lil pinged it. He's like, Nature's Prophet was here. He TP'd out.
Nature's Prophet is here, and Lil TP's out. No! Not in time. Matubberman just has enough damage to get the kill. Meanwhile, GH And Miracle teaming up to go against Solo. The Observer Ward's up on the hill. Solo, okay, well, while you're there, you may as well take the bounty rune away from Miracle and keep running. Mana Void's up, so Solo can't TP away from this one. Mind Control will come to help out. Sprout doesn't really help him. Oh, actually, okay, they'll just do it anyway. The Ice Blast turns, it will connect onto Miracle. So Ancient Apparition will fall. Yep. Thanks to that Blink Dagger they do have up, it should give Liquid the advantage at the beginning of the fight. The question is, do they want to do it? There's your double stun and the Echo Slam combining with the Chain Frost. GH!
That works.
A double kill. Solo and Lil, the two supports of Virtus Pro.
First big item, first important item for him in terms of being able to fight is, and farm more effectively, is now going to be completed. There comes the Manta style.
Wow, GH, this is actually really nice for him. He sat there farming thanks to the Observer Ward. He knew exactly what he can get away with. Mind Control doesn't actually have... Oh, wait, they sentry. Pasha misses the skewer. Mind Control's on the way out. No one's right behind the Fidget creation from GH. Well, that's going on. The Lich ends up dying to Ramses. Earthshaker still wants out, hiding in the trees this time. It's Queen of Pain to ping it and Lil to scout for it. He gets the crush with the amplification. No way to hide for GH. And the Orchid of no one, making impossible for any TPs coming to the top lane. It's like VP understand they cannot get this fight, so they look for somebody else. And Miracle, no! Whoops!
Oh, he doesn't have Manta ready.
Oh, this is problematic. 3 seconds till his back off cooldown. He'll blink out. He doesn't have a TP scroll, however, and thanks to the Tinker Ward up on the hill. Miracle, he can't play the Fog of War. Mantas blinks up. Pasha as well as Lil, they're coming. But Miracle's gone north. There's your blink up. Lil gets the crush, and Miracle will go down.
That is so high value from that Tinker Ward. That is the biggest kill on the map. 1 minute without Miracle, no buyback.
Wait for that, wait for the Courier Snipe too. Kuro can see he's trying to choose between Solo and Kuro, and Solo just lets the Ice Blast go. He's got a little bit of help, and top of mid as well as GH moving over. Lil looking for the crush, but the Fidget will stop it, so they go for the Nova as well as the Gale. Is it enough? No one arrives, gonna kill off Kuro, looks towards the Earthshaker, and Pasha, a short-range skewer. Echo Slam from GH trying to fight back. But it is just not enough. No one gets the double kill. Lil was the casualty of war for Virtus Pro. Liquid, he wanted a good RP, but just had no mana at the end of the day.
Quick counterplay there. Great reaction from them to come in and solve that problem.
Now Lil looking to go towards mid. Amplification on Batubberman. Blink, crush. Here comes Ramses. Chrono is up. Metamancer on the edge of the 4-star with the Fidget creating space. Sonic Wave and the Ice Blast to connect on 3 heroes. No one won't. They've already backed up because they found the kill on the Venomancer. Ramses has to jump out. Miracle. The Mana Void is not enough. Ramses still alive. He'll die to the Poison Sting at this rate. Time Walk can't come in time. Miracle's doing the work. 3 heroes down for Virtus Pro. Solo's TP out will be successful. Same for no one. A Team Liquid ready now to add some pressure to this mid lane for Pasha. Watch for Pasha, they don't see him. Solo RP on the end, but GH, counter initiation, looking for the Fidget stun, hits on all 3, allowing Miracle now to get a double kill. Perfect control, perfect positioning from the Earthshaker,
So
and he
quick,
even
too.
gets out safely.
Instant counterplay. Now, Mind Control may have overstayed his welcome a little bit, or has he?
It's
They're
bait,
kind of
it's a
baiting
trap,
him in.
it's a trap! Queen of Pain, the mana is burning, cannot blink, the Orchid wears off, but the pop from the Orchid allows Mind Control to end the wicked 6 streak.
Successful for VP. That looked a little bit clunky. I think the Slaughter stun was too early with the Chronosphere, and then the Skewer actually touched the Chrono. Yeah,
it's
that's dead Lil, I think.
Lil's able to get the crush off, but support's coming in. Mind Control right in front of him. He'll be involved and actually let Matubberman have it just from the dot effect. And maybe they think about Roshan. Chrono's on cooldown for 40 seconds. So Team Liquid, this is doable.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Pasha doesn't want to let this go. The Ice Blast will fly forward. Connects on 3 heroes. Ramses, he's coming in with a time dilation. This is really problematic. The Nova will kick out. Venomancer will die, even though he does get the ulti up, but no one picking up the pieces. The Fidget from GH. It gives Mind Control some space. The Blink can come forward in a moment. GH still battling up against Ramses, but Ramses can time walk forward. He'll find the kill. No one found his target, and Nature's Prophet. It's a straight buyback, but look where it goes. Down to the side lanes, trigger the Wrath of Nature. Oh,
So he can't connect for this. This is a bold play.
oh Mind Control, what are you doing? He's in the tree line on the side. Is he really trying to force this? Meanwhile, the Chronosphere is up.
Skewer
on the
back.
back into the Ice Blast and Echo Slam. GH trying to create space here for Team Liquid, able to do so. Now, with the Chain Frost, Ramses wants to battle against Roshan, but it's his worst friend. He'll come and bring it over towards Solo while they bump up to the shrine. Regeneration's there from Liquid, no one's in too deep. A blink away will get him back out to the shallow end. to where the kids can swim. Miracle once more. Manifold, he can't see him. No one goes up. It's a secondary shrine. He's able to burn. Meanwhile, up on top lane, Mind Control has taken the range. Racks a tier 3 tower. They weren't looking behind Mind Control. He has been one shady prophet this entire time, and he's even going to get a kill on Solo. He leaves him to die at the hands of the Orchid. Can he get out, however? Lil's behind. The crush is there. Ramsey brings on the damage. Mind Control will die, but so does Roshan. They got the Aegis Immortal into the hands of Miracle, and Liquid are coming for your top.
That was so high.
Lane, and they may just force the issue. But where is the opening? They need to find that against Virtus Pro. VP have all of their combo up. Kuro's going to look for it. Observer Ward down. Sentry's already there. Lil comes out for the crush. Miracle moves forward, and they jump in. Queen of Pain destroyed! You get the Chronosphere down. Ramsey's trying to do the damage. Animations get back out. This one, the RP from Pasha keeps the control going. Liquid, they've gone in too deep. Venomance gets the ulti out. He coats 3 heroes in it, but now you get a secondary Miracle. Thanks to Aegis Immortal. Remember, he's still got the cheese as well, but there's a lot of dot effects they're trying to get rid of, triggering off the shrines. Miracle will come back in once more, while Nature's Prophet has headed top. You know what Mind Control wants. This is now bait out from Team Liquid. The one person who hasn't taken the bait is Ramses. He's watching that melee Rax that got attacked, but, well, you pull out, they're coming back in again.
Still need to be careful now with the AAI Splash available again. Miracle catch him off guard and prevent the counterplay out from Liquid being powerful enough.
Ramses,
there we go.
well, they found him. The Observer Ward does the work. The Ice Blast will connect, even Sonic Wave.
Case in point.
Yeah.
There you go. That's...
And look at VP. Instantly, they're trying to add the pressure. They're going down the mid, but look where Nature's Prop. Like, that's as far as he went. He just took the...
They got the Hex off.
Maybe now they get the kill on the Faceless Void. The fissure is there from GH. Echo Slam stopping Slaughter at Ramses. He tries to get free. The BKB's been triggered. Here comes your Ice Blast. It's in deep, but no! Pasha! The RP doesn't connect on anything. No one was ready to rip apart the back lines, but now it's Matumberman looking for the kill onto Pasha, keeping that Plague Ward poison sting damage onto him. Prophet TP's forward. They'll have the Hex, combining it up with the Sprint. They break him free. It's Lil doing that with the Quelling Blade. I don't think it's going to be enough. Gem of True Sight, loss of Virtus Pro, and 70 seconds with no Magnus, and he's coming in through bottom while Miracle goes in through top. We're going for the full split screen right now as Matumberman jumps in with the Blink Shivas and Nova. Ramses gets the Chronosphere off, but who does he really get? It's only the one hero he's doing almost no damage to. It's the AM Pasha. That'll work with the Echo Slam. GH will arrive with the Chain Frost damage as well. They need to split out right now. And Pasha, he also get hit by the Chain Frost Sonic Wave. No one trying to get something back in this fight, but the bash from Anti-Mage. The Aegis Immortal will finally trigger. Gal connects on no one. Nature's Prophet, Mind Control. He's taking the bottom lane of Rax while this top lane fight's going on, but it's still going the way of Team Liquid. Another stun. Slaughter will fall. No buyback on him. Miracle's going in deep. The Yule Scepter buys space for Ramses. It's time walk back into the safety of his own base, but no one in the middle of nowhere has to buy back, but you've lost both your side lanes of Rax. Team Liquid from all sides be standing upon Virtus Pro. The tier 3 tower in the mid will now fall. Where is the defense? You don't have Chrono, RP, Sonic Wave. AA will be back up in a second, but GG, well played. VP realized the truth. The truth is Team Liquid will eliminate them from the International and advance forward into the next round of the lower bracket, keeping the Team Liquid hopes alive.
And that looked like